Hey folks, welcome to another video. Today we're playing a PC game called SCHiM, which is available this week as part of the Steam Next Fest. But the version I'm going to be playing is actually a preview build of the full game. Many thanks to the developers for early access to this preview build. So if we hit play here, we're actually going to play through the levels that you'd be able to play in the demo, as well as some of the night levels that come after. You can see kind of a sprawling cityscape here. Young boy and his shadow. And you can see the little eyeballs in the shadow. That's actually the character that we'll be playing as. As you can see, we can detach from the young boy. Now the young boy continues moving around the corner here. And in this level, we actually have to get back to the boy. So you can see the red line extending from the shadow creature to the boy. We have to stay in the shadows. And if we rotate to the left here, we can see a path forward. We can kind of fling ourselves from here. And there we are. Now the next thing we can do is look at objectives. The objective is to go play hopscotch over here, so we're going to do just that. Interact with the hopscotch game. And in doing so, another child and an adult show up. And that ends this particular section. So we move on to the second section, and you and another child are now playing as firefighters. So the objective here is to go over by this bird here. When you do that, you can interact, but I like to actually kick this ball around a little bit before we do that. It does not get you anything extra. I just think it's fun. There, we kicked it over to the little bear. If we interact here, we're jumping on a trampoline. And if we move over this way, you can see a fire starting. We need to grab that hose. We interact with the hose. Bring it over here. Put that fire out. So we have actually fought a fire as firefighters, which is a lot of fun. I like that. Now the parent here has a tricycle. I should say the adult. I don't know if it's an actual parent. But we've got a tricycle to ride around on. We've again got a parent character or adult guardian character. And as you can see, that orange line, our shadow is way back here. And again, very similar mechanics to the first level. You're almost like a shadow frog, if you will. You do have 2 hops, as you can see. You can find these lost objects. So we found a beach ball that moves forward, so you can now see that secondary shadow creature hopping in there. That gives us a new spot we can go to. And now we're here on the clothesline. It's kind of fun. Alright. Get past this baby carriage, get past this bike. Now for this, I think we're going to go out here and then jump twice. There we go. To the chair. That shadow to the table. To the tree. And to the boy. Now we'll follow the parent character again. And this part's cool because this is kind of the part where you grow up, if you will. You're waiting for that red light. One of the things you can do is get over to the red light and make it green. I love that. I just think it's really cool. So the shadow character grows with the young boy. As you can see, we're more like a teenage character now. Now we've got a train crossing. And again, you need the train crossing to allow us to go through. Now we're on actual bicycles instead of a tricycle. Now we're students, it looks like, going into a school. And as we come out, we're even older. But we've got potentially a love interest here. Look, they're holding hands. Love the birds, the ducks, and potentially geese in the waterfront there. And I think she dumped him because he is definitely very depressed now. We've all graduated. Love that he's got his little diploma in his hands here. Everybody's cheering for them. Now I've got a cap on. I love the boombox and the guitar and everything that happens with the atmosphere there. Now folks are going shopping, they're going to their different jobs. Here's the fire department, where our friend from when we were kids. Makes sense, he's actually a firefighter. Wants us to join? Nah. Go our own way. Back on our bicycle. We move forward in time a bit. We'll park our bike here. And our shadow, with our shadow creature, is attached so we can move the human character as we do this. And now we've gone to work. And of course, we've got a nice desk job, somewhat mundane, typing on a computer, maybe answering phone calls. It's gone from day into night. And our phone rings. It's our boss. They want us to come visit their office. And clearly we've gotten some unfortunate news because we're sulking again. We've been fired. So we've collected our belongings, and our bike has been stolen, unfortunately. What could be worse at this point? So we need to take the bus home. And the bus drives off without us. So our poor human is very sad walking home. Trips and falls. And the shadow character gets detached from the human. And this is really where the game begins. Because our little shadow is about to take an adventure detached from the human character. The human character now has no shadow creature. And I missed there, so the human has run away around the corner, unfortunately. Fleeing the scene of the shadow. I'm going to turn here. And this is super creative because now I'm in another person's shadow. As we move to this next level, again, we can turn. We can also look to see what our objective is. It looks like our objective is to try to get on these bikes for now. What's our future objective? Trying to get over to that fountain. So we can do that. We need to figure out how. Clearly, it's a similar pattern. We're taking shadow for shadow. From here, we can fling ourselves, and we're in the shadow of the little market area here. So now we want to get to... I don't know if we're going to fit. Yeah, we made it. Okay, good. Alright, so let's try this. So we've got a second shadow creature here. Now we need to get pretty much across town to where that person on the motorbike is. So let's go this way, then that way, then that way, that way, that way, that way. I kind of want to turn it to see. Okay, so we can go this way, this way. Wait, we want to go in the other direction. I turned myself around. Okay. And there we go. So we've now found a new human to carry us along a bit, while we're still looking for that blue human. It's kind of running away from us, and running away from their life probably as well, as things have taken some unfortunate turns for them. So now we're under the baby carriage. The rain has begun. Our human is still depressed and shadow monsterless, or shadow partnerless. And this part's really cool because, as you can see, we're actually traveling with this person as part of their shadow, but we can also, if we go out here, the next time a car drives by, we can actually get in the car's shadow. Let's do this. So now we're on the bike, as you can see. So there's a car going in this direction. We're going to go this way. And then we're going to jump to this tree. As you can see, we want to get to that next tree. And now we're going to have to get a little bit further in the other direction here. It looks like it wants us to go into that park. Alright. And now it wants us to find that cat. So the cat is in that direction. We're going to try to jump in the kids' puddle. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to time this right, but I'm going to try. Nope, no, that didn't work. Okay, that's fair. Let's go this way, actually, because this human is walking in this direction. So again, as you can see, we can position ourselves in the shadow so we don't end up in another shadow. Getting pretty close. Let's see if we can jump into these chairs. We can. And then to the cat. And the cat's going to walk around the corner, and that'll load into the next level. So some parts of this are available as part of the Next Fest demo. This part, I believe, actually is not, because it's at night, and none of the night levels are part of the Next Fest demo. So you're seeing kind of an exclusive for right now that's available only to creators. And then we want to get, yeah, that's what I thought, to that little fountain over there. So this is going to be tricky because we need to figure out which shadows we can go through to get over there. So there's that. There's that. This will fling us, but I think it's going to fling us in the wrong direction, to be honest. Yeah, that's definitely the wrong direction. So let's see. Oh, we can just go this way. That was easier than I thought. Alright, now we need to go over there. So now... I didn't realize this would have flung us there too. Whoops. Alright, so let's go... Does this get us anywhere near? No, not yet. Let's try this way. Alright, so there we go. What's next? It wants us to go to those 3 boxes over there. And then it wants us to continue down this path, so we're going to go this way. And then it looks like we want to get to that person with the umbrella right there. Now we're in part of their shadow. And our human just went into what looks to be maybe a bar. Might be an apartment complex, hard to say. And I'm assuming we want to get to the human again. And again, there's different paths we can take. We can actually take a gamble with one of the vehicles here. We may need to. Oh! The light breaking there, that's interesting. Again, I've never played these night levels, so this is a challenge because the light actually changes here. This is interesting. Alright, so we need to get over there. But how do we get there? How do we get the light to continue for us? This is interesting. How do we do this? This is going to be a tricky one. Interesting. Okay, so let's turn. I feel like we want to be able to see ahead of us. Alright, so I see if we go that way. Okay, so I think we need to get into the bike right here and then jump quickly. And oh, we can't get that far yet. Okay, so let's do this one, this one, this one, this one. And so close. All right. There we go. Okay, okay. So now we're here, and I think, nope, we can't do the fling that I thought we could. That's interesting. We can go this way. Alright, let's take a look. Where do we need to get to? It just wants us to get straight across. Ah, so close. Alright, let's see. Again, we're kind of trapped here. This is really challenging in the night here. I like this a lot. This is definitely a bit of a stretch, if you will. See, it doesn't jump far enough. There we go. Had to take an action. Alright, so now we just need to do this. That'll turn those lights on. Perfect. That'll get us over there. So now we need to get over to that side. Interesting. So I didn't know that I needed to take the action there to get that to work, but it worked after we took action. Alright, Now let's go this way, let's go back this way, back this way, back this way. And then jump here. And again, we need to time ourselves to be on the bike. Oh no, too early of a jump. There we go. Oh, tough. Oh, this is rough. All right, let's do this one more time. From here, hoping we can get it to cross over quickly. Crossed over. Okay, perfect. Now we should be able to jump this way for a while. Alright, and then it wants us to follow that shadow over there, okay? Oops, and then in here. Now it looks like we're going to sleep. And that is the end of the exclusive preview. Hope you enjoyed this one. This was a look at SCHiM, a game that's coming out on July 18th, and I believe it's coming to both Steam and Nintendo Switch. Really enjoyed this one, so I wanted to spotlight it. It is available again this week as part of Steam Next Fest. Not exactly the same demo, though. You won't have those night modes at the end, and it has a slightly different ending because it's skipping some of those night modes and going to some of the other day mode games. So I do encourage checking out the demo, even if you're not a creator and don't have access to this particular preview build. When this game comes out in July, I'll definitely revisit it and play some more of it because I think it's really fun. I might even stream it. I will be back with more content soon. Until next time, get out there and enjoy some games for yourself. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.